Alright y'all, welcome back to another video here on the John Doc YouTube channel. If I fog up, you just have to deal with it. It is like 99% humidity out here today, so we'll play the intro a little foggy. It is Friday when you guys are watching this video. I can't do it anymore. Look how bad that looks. Oh my god. Alright, I am back. What it do, baby?
I am back. What it do, baby?
It's time for this intro. I filmed a video earlier this morning that was supposed to come out today when you guys are watching this, but I pushed it back till tomorrow. So in tomorrow's video, don't burn me at the stake here, but I say it's Friday and it's not, because right now when you guys are watching this live, like look at your watch, it's Friday at like noon. So Friday at noon, I'm doing double entries. Today it is double entries on everything on the LS Nasty store. You go on the new LS Nasty website, which is lsnasty.com, and you check out what we got. Every item counts as 2 entries. So you buy 2 shirts, that's 4 entries to win the Turbo Ranger. I don't even know what it is. Why is it foggy? Is it that humid? Is it really that humid?
It is that humid.
It's that humid. Like I warmed this thing up out here. I don't know, I really don't know. Alright, so don't miss out on your chance to get entered to win the Turbo Ranger. We're going to run it back with Phil because I know some people are triggered that we lost, but we got to get it to stop raining first so we can go out there and I can mess up Phil. But don't worry, this 700 horsepower Turbo LS Swap truck is probably enough to bend your neck. So don't miss your chance. Do I need to show a burnout clip? Do I need to show like a rolling race clip? I mean, I don't know what you guys need. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, we are working on the Black Sheep. But before, I just kind of want to give you guys a little shop update. I haven't been doing my shop update videos on the LS Nasty YouTube channel, but if you head over there, you'll see one about our LS Nasty RC Park race. We just had one. It was pretty badass. We just got the turbo kit done for the new 8.2 deck Nasty Bad Apple. As you guys can tell, we're rocking one of the brand new all black Wilson manifolds billet elbow 4500. We put a new intake on this thing. We got a Wilson 105 throttle body, so that thing is badass. A BPF custom turbo kit. We got the fuel cell mounted up here. Look at this. Jason does, listen, despite Jason, wait, you're not, I thought you were Jason. Where'd Jason go? Did he leave? Jason, he left? He's tired. He's tired of this place?
No, he's looking for reducers.
He left? He quit?
I guess.
Oh, God. Despite how dumb Jason looks, he actually does a pretty decent job. That is one sturdy fuel cell. So we got the fuel cell up here. We're going to run mechanical fuel pump. We're switching it up from electric. We're going fuel pump off cam drive. We got the hot side of the turbo kit is all done. It's got his dual wastegates. It's got his blow-off valves. We got that new 98mm force inductions turbo on there, Garrett chassis. He's got the wideband bung in there, and he's got the exhaust running out. So Jason hammered out this turbo kit. Looks absolutely awesome. Very excited to get this car on alcohol because it should make a lot more power. And we're gonna go 8.2 deck Nasty fast. So this turbo kit is awesome. The old turbo kit is somewhere over there. The only thing that doesn't have right now, it doesn't have a T6 flange. We cut the T6 flange off of it, but I will sell the hot side and cold side with the intercooler, blow-off valve and wastegate if you guys do want that. And I can sell it with like the elbow, and I will even, we switch intakes to 4500 intake, so I'll literally sell you the intake, fuel rails, elbow, throttle body. I'll sell you like everything you need to go fast with the 8.2 deck. All you gotta do is put a motor underneath it. Jason, this looks all right. It looks just decent. Just decent. If you guys are serious about wanting the old Bad Apple elbow intake turbo kit, send me a message. I can get you that stuff. But the Bad Apple 2.0, everyone hates when I call it 2.0, is going to be sick. Jason's moving over to his next little project here, which is a turbo on this SSR. So we're going to do a mid-mount turbo somewhere right around here. The turbo is going to sit, and it's going to be air-to-air intercooler, just a little street truck. So this thing's going to be absolutely awesome. It's got a TCAM built 408 in it. I mean, it's going to be a pretty stout little street truck. Very similar to the Ranger, probably. I'd say a little bit nicer because it is not a 94 Ranger, but it feels way less deadly. That's the good fun part about the Ranger, is every time you drive it, you feel like, every time you park it, you feel like you won because you're still alive. That's the thrill of owning like a nice turbo LS shitbox, as a lot of people call them on the internet. So let's get back over here. Let's talk about what we got going on with the Black Sheep. All right, we got Black Sheep stuff happening. Ben is putting O-rings in the heads for the intake. This is new for us. We normally don't do this. How do you like this?
It's not great.
No, it is not great. You know why it's not great? Because we're double O-ringing.
Close in size.
They're very close in size. So this intake right here is LS7 Super Victor intake, and it's set up, as you can tell, it's using the stock LS7 rectangle port gasket. These heads are some Dark Pro 1 heads that have these in here, which are set up for more of like an aftermarket style intake that would just be like flat metal and not have a gasket. And Edelbrock, when they were making this, were like, we're going to make this so anyone with a Z06 Corvette can slap this on and cut a hole in their hood, and they don't have to worry about having metal on metal. We're going to put a gasket in there. So, Ben, I know Dustin at home is watching. You're putting a little bit of RTV in there to hold the gasket in, and then we're going to glob a lot of RTV on top of everything before we put it back on there.
Just for cornbread.
Just for cornbread and just for Dustin.
Tell them I'll scrape it out. I don't care. I just hate boosting stuff on.
And that's why RTV is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. Because that's how pressure works. Like when you're making a lot of boost, the littlest leak can make the biggest difference. Like it's when you got a little bit of pressure, like 6 psi, and you got a boost leak. It's like
you can't really even notice sometimes.
Yeah,
you got to think from here until it goes in the combustion chamber. That is all pressurized. So you have a leak anywhere, maybe a little one right here. You're leaking.
Yeah, when you got 30 or 40 pounds, like a little leak is like a lot. So like a lot of oomph taken away.
And one thing that you pride yourself with BDE is no boost leaks.
No boost leaks. I hate boost leaks.
They're the worst to hunt. They're the worst to find. Now tell us about the boost leak that was on the Bad Apple last time we took it out.
Oh yeah, one of the flanges like dug a hole or started to dig a trench in the other one.
And we really weren't too worried about it because we knew we were going to bring it back in the shop. We were going to get a brand new alcohol turbo system made. So we literally just all took turns. Logan got his shaky hand treatment. Let me see it. Show me the shaky hand. Put it up there. Put it up there. There it is. Logan, hashtag turbo car driver.
Down low is very weak.
Couldn't make any boost down low. What do you think the turbine speed on that thing was?
Why?
No pressure holding it back.
Yeah, that's like a lot of times that can like ruin the bearings in like weak turbos. Those ball bearing turbos that Looky Dude makes, that they're such babies. That's why Garrett's are so great. They come off like work trucks. I've like been on a Detroit diesel for 40 years. It's still.
Then we refurbish it.
Yeah, and then
You put a new wheel in it and you go out there and make 2,000 horsepower.
Really, really durable and strong.
What do you think about that badass new 98 that we have on the Bad Apple?
It's pretty big.
Yeah,
It's pretty big.
it's
Pretty
a-
nice revision.
It's a hefty 98. So
Things gonna be the
It should make about the same power as most people's 108.
yes, Jose is not messing around. This is the older version here with the straight blades. His new ones have the curved blade.
You know they have a new one out.
Yeah, that's what's on there.
No, I'm talking about Garrett. It's not one that Jose.
Oh, the new one.
Yeah, it's like a 5504 or something like that, or 04. I don't know what it is, but it's big. It comes in a. You can get it in a,
Like a 114.
I think something like that.
Yeah.
But it's like it's an 11 blade.
Big boy.
Yeah. Normally 11 blades good at really good at making pressure. But I think that the ceramic bearings in them are so smooth.
It'll just spin for.
Not even a resistance anymore because that thing's chopping air like faster than a helicopter.
Well, we got the 98 on here. We got our DCF polish. We got the TKM engine back in there. We got these dart heads that Ben is just putting the O-rings in. So that the intake on. Ben went over. Now I seen a couple people question. A couple people were asking about damage from our little incident at Darlington. I'd say damage was minimal. We got lucky.
Touch up a few wires last night. We soldered them together.
Ben, you went over really the whole wiring harness.
Yeah, that's what we did. Just because, I mean, if you do it that way, then you never have to question if you got everything or if you missed anything.
So the whole wiring harness been gone through. Made a couple repairs to a couple ones.
Yeah, and we also added a couple layers to it. and cleaned some things up and reloomed it, and we're gonna add another barrier with like some friction tape. So like Chris Crawford, instead of this shiny like vinyl type tape, like friction tape, and the underside of it is really not sticky. It only sticks to itself, and it's like reminds you of the stuff you put on your hockey stick.
Yep.
And so what we'll do is afterwards, I'll just take this tape, like a month from now, I'll take this tape off
and just friction tape.
Wires, I'm just gonna friction tape those. We can put loom over it, but it just adds another barrier. Cleaned up the EGT wires.
Everything looks good there, the EGTs. I think I'm gonna buy the bulkheads. What do you think? Should I buy the bulkheads that you can plug them right into? I think they look nice. A little extra, but I mean, hell, might as well.
It's all right. I had to go through the Sparkplug wires. I had to like look at pictures. Like I forgot how I had them.
So all the Sparkplug wires. Tell here where you got them. I know you got some sitting over here. All right, so here are Sparkplug wires. As you can tell, they don't look like the normal Sparkplug wire. The wire itself was like a Moroso like 65 or something.
8.5 millimeter.
Yeah, I mean they're thick. Put the MSD ends on it. This end right here is for the smart coil or for the MSD coil. Is just some heat shrink on there and some heat tape.
Yeah. The heat sleeve is like really good for these. It makes them look good.
Yeah.
And it helps keep them cool, I guess.
These look really good. They look very good. And we've never really had an issue with the heat on them, but we're going all out on these right here, every step of the way, so.
Heat sleeve to all the fuel lines and all the oil lines and everything. We already had a lot on there, but we're just going to be even more extra this time with it. And just so that, like, I mean,
in case anything happens, you got the best chance possible.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, even like, and methanol too is like really weird when it comes to like heat. It's like one of those fuels that's like, it's almost like there, but it's like almost kind of like not even there. So it's like, it'll evaporate like that.
Yep.
You got to keep it in liquid form.
Yep.
And heat just does not help that at all.
I mean, it's coming together nice. I feel good about the little changes we made. We got those new rocker arms on there. We got bigger push rods, and we got those dart heads. So we should be good to go. We're going to check back here a little bit once we get the intake on and keep chipping away here. But everything's looking good. Got a fuel pump on too. Everything's, we're using that Motion Raceworks bracket on there with that Motion Raceworks pulley as well, and everything works good. So one thing I will say, it's Doug has got his stuff down. All of his brackets, all of his mounts and everything, they work perfect. I apologize to everyone at home that's complaining the shop's loud today. Like, everyone's just getting work done today. I mean, that's just how it is. Work is getting done. Ben's over here killing it at BD. If you guys need any race car help, whether it's tuning, whether you want him to wire your car, whether you want him to build your car, anything like that, hit him up. I'll link his Instagram right here. Ben, you're taking on work? BDE, getting work done. So if you need anything, hit him up, send him a message on Instagram. Either him and Logan will get you taken care of. What's that?
I'm gonna make things and sell them.
Yeah, he's gonna have a lot of like, I'd say fuel pump solutions, sensor solutions, really just kind of like all the little odds and ends in racing that we're kind of like, why doesn't someone make a part for? Ben's gonna be making them. So if you guys need anything like that or have any questions, send him a message on Instagram. All right, here we are as the camera fogs up. Ben hammering it out. Pretty much got the intake on, pretty much got everything bolted up, ready to start. We got to do some minor things like check the air gap, set crank sensor, cam sensor as well, tighten up the valve covers. It's very little things here. The big thing is got the charge pipe intake on and all sealed up. Like Ben was saying earlier, the goal is no boost leaks, and that's time consuming, is it not? To make sure you don't have any boost leaks, that just takes some time. Look at the size of the difference between the 4500 and the 4150. That 4500 that's on the Bad Apple is massive. We're making some serious power for this. This right here is proof that even the 4150 Wilson stuff is absolutely badass. We kind of got it mismatched. We have the black elbow here with the polished, or we have the black throttle body with the polished elbow. That one's got the black elbow with the polished throttle body. So we're flip-flopped. Yeah. But it looks good. Got our build atomizer 700s in there. Very good injector, fuel this beast of a motor. And really just run, what, vacuum sources? That's pretty much it. So it's definitely down to it. Yeah, plug a couple things up. Double check everything in the Holley. Fill it up with fuel. The big thing is I got to get my polish on tomorrow. That's key, because we got to look good in order to run good. And the plan is Monday hub dyno at TKM, Monday afternoon if everything goes well on the hub dyno. Our goal at the hub dyno is take it very slow, change plugs after every pull, start on very low boost, just make sure everything is good. We'll be able to utilize the misfire light on the MSD 600. If that starts blinking, you know, we'll abort the pull, check some things over, but I don't think we'll have any issues. I feel really good that we got everything the way it needs to be now. So there it is. The black sheep is back, and hopefully for the last time we've taken it apart and put it back together for a while. As you can see here, these are like a lot of the big changes. Everything now has heat sleeves on it. This is our fuel line. This one is the one that was run back here before. And I will say the only reason that it did get some heat is because where that port is, that'd be like a plug if you wanted to put something. I mean, that's right there's your coolant passage. So when flames got into there, little flamethrower. So we should be good to go, ready to rock. Everything looks good, and test it on the hub dyno.